this is Jessica, a Dining Traveler, and welcome to the Dining Traveler Cooking Series, where we make dishes from our favorite destinations. And we are in the Finger Lakes, which is a destination very near and dear to my heart, close to my hometown. And I'm in Watkins Glen, New York at Graft Wine Cider Bar with chef owner Orlando Rodriguez. And he is going to teach us how to make
spring leek vinaigrette. Spring leeks are in season right now. Very abundant right now in the Finger Lakes, so I just figured it'd be a great time to make a dressing that'll go well for the season.
So chef, what is the first step?
So the first step what we're going to do is clean the leeks, and then we're going to steam the leeks. So we're going to cut the bottom off, the little root part, and then we're going to cut right about the light green part. So we're just basically taking away the darker green. We'll save that for a stock or something. Cut it lengthwise, and then we're just going to give it a rough chop. Then we're just going to break it up in the water. And then we'll just agitate it a little bit, just to loosen up the whatever dirt is stuck to it. And then what you want to do is just let it sit here for a little bit, for a couple minutes while the dirt settles to the bottom, and then your leeks will sit on top.
Okay, so now the leeks are chopped and they're rinsed, so what's the next step?
So the next step is we're going to go ahead and put the leeks in here, and we're going to basically sweat them down. So we just want to get them nice and soft. We don't need any color. So what you want to do when you take the leeks out of the water, just pick it from the top. Try not to move the water too much, so that way you don't bring the dirt back up. We'll just add a tiny bit of water just to help kind of like steam it and cook it down. It'll probably take about 5-6 minutes to cook it down. So we'll put a lid just to speed up the process a little bit, and we just wait.
So now the leeks are steaming, and we're gonna get ready to start prepping the salad. And the Finger Lakes has some great produce. So what do you guys use here for your salads?
So it all depends. Dairy is very abundant. Proteins are abundant. Vegetables are abundant. Even through the winter, there's places out here that have hot houses. So we can get tomatoes year round. That's one of the awesome things. Although I prefer obviously when it's in season, but you can still get it year round. So in a salad, I normally, I do something crunchy, something, creamy and stuff like that. So today when we make our salad, we actually have some local greens that are already growing in the region, which is a nice hearty mix. We're gonna do some chev from Lively Run cheese. We'll do some almonds on there for the little crunch, but we also are gonna use some radishes that are in season also. All right, so at this point we have the leeks, which are sweated down, and this is the point where we want them, where they're still translucent, but they're not brown. So that's the point we want to get to. So at this point, what we're doing is we're gonna put all the leeks in here. We're gonna add Dijon Mustard in here. We're gonna add black pepper. We're gonna add salt. I had pre-roasted some garlic, so we're gonna add some roasted garlic in there. We're gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire, and then we're gonna add the vinegar. So what we're gonna leave last in the process of making this dressing is the oil. And the reason you wanna do that, you wanna start the emulsification. You don't wanna break your dressing too early. So we're gonna add our oil, about 1.5 cups. And what you want to do is you want to drizzle it in there. So what you're looking for is for the dressing to come together. And with the mustard that's in there and all the other stuff, it'll emulsify.
So that's quite a bit. Like that's several cups.
Yeah, you'll be eating dressing for a couple weeks. So the next step that we'll do is assemble a salad, and you can taste it and go from there.
Awesome.
So over here, we're going to take the dressing when it's cooled down, and we're gonna add it. So we'll mix up the greens.
And what I like is that the dressing is so creamy, but there's no dairy in there. So it still has like that creamy flavor.
Yeah, no dairy, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
For some people.
Yeah.
All you want to do is like lightly coat all your greens, and then we're gonna plate. So we're gonna go ahead and put the greens in the plate. So what I like to do is take the tomatoes, and we'll throw them right in the same bowl that we just used, and just kind of toss them a little bit, just to coat it lightly, and give it that flavor, the same flavor that you're already having. And then we're gonna add a little bit of Lively Run chev, And then we got some radishes, also from Plow Break Farms. They grow a lot of our vegetables for us. Our Kona almonds. And that's your salad.
Yummy. I love the salad. You have that creaminess of the dressing with the crisp radishes and the cheese. It's all really good. It's like summer on a plate. Thank you so much, Chef, for having us here. So where can they find you?
So Graft Wine Cider Bar, you can find us on downtown Watkins Glen, New York, right on Franklin Street.
So make sure you check them out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.